he got Mewtwo chumped and cheesed, and we were like, yeah. Like, why didn't anyone tell me about that? I'm like, we thought you knew, to be honest, but now it'll never happen again because like you popped your cheese cherry,
dude.
Okay. Like to say, cheese cherry, yeah.
All right, we got loser semis. We're going back into it. So I got some matches for you guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Absolutely, love you guys. Love you guys in the chat.
Stick around, spread the word, tweet it out, share it on Facebook. We're here.
Yeah, that down there. Wow, that down there actually managed to cut through Apples' 4B. I didn't think that. I thought they were
I think there was a good amount of disjoint there.
Yeah.
Just
hitting him in the head too. So like Wario's 4B is not on the shoulder. It's actually like on his body and a little bit lower than his shoulder too.
It's a misleading name.
Yeah. When you look into how the hitbox works, it's pretty jank and pretty weird. But like you still get so many hits off of it, and they hit so hard. You're like, this move is still too good.
Now, how often do these guys meet each other in bracket at EPG events?
You know, honestly, like not that often. Like, yeah, because they go all the time. I mean, like I've only fought Teddy tournament twice. I think like we don't see Teddy that much. Teddy has like this straight victories route all the way up to winners finals.
I mean, he wins and wins and wins. I'm sure. It's just I've never seen. It's been a while since I've seen a Peach and a Wario duking it out in general.
Yeah, and actually, Apples feels good about this matchup. He was saying that like one of the last times that he was going against Teddy, he was like, "Oh no, I can do this. I can absolutely do it." And he was doing it, but then he kind of got out of sync. Getting that tournament out of the air.
Is he gonna use it? AGTs?
Yeah, he's gonna aerial glide toss that.
Yeah, good aerial glide toss. You make the most of your recovery, lose your opponent's items against you. If you don't practice items in this game, you're just gonna get beat by them. That's just
it's so important to do. So he was trying to grab it. This is a really cool thing. I saw Tyler do it mid-match, and I lost my mind the first time I saw it. But if you air dodge and grab an item within the first 4 frames, which is the window for the aerial glide toss, and then you aerial glide toss, you can pick up an item and aerial glide toss it within the same action. Yep. So like, I think that's what he was trying to go for there. Wow, Waft almost getting them. Oh no.
Yeah, he just
this is that 4-3. Jeez.
Yeah, and he just didn't catch it off stage. That's why he ended up air dodging. So yeah, practice with items, guys.
Yeah.
It'll help your life against Peach,
against Diddy Kong, against Rob. Like, it makes your matchups
Link
all better. Yeah, like. Even as a Bowser player, I'm like, I am not afraid of any of these characters. Yeah, dude, that forward air into forward B, this is the first time I've started seeing him do it more than twice.
Because it's like he couldn't attack on the platform. He wasn't able to land the forward air in time.
It keeps him trapped, yeah. Apple's really, once he starts playing around like with his combo game more, like that's where he's really going to start improving. Because he's got a lot of the fundamentals down, but I feel like he drops a lot of these combos. Wow, yeah, that crouch cancel, she went nowhere.
Super low percent. And he goes for the
trying to do it again, yeah. I think he should just up B that thing, to be honest. Or forward B and take the hit and then try and DI it appropriately.
Wow, that was a great turn up, and then coming in with the float and the downer. He didn't get a ton off of it, but I really like the idea.
Yeah. He's using an up smash. He's trying to float around that ledge.
And the reverse air clipping him out too.
Yeah. Forward throw, yeah.
Bladewise is so scary right here. That little circle on the ground where the underneath the platform. He's always chilling there. Anytime I see him on Battlefield, he's right there waiting for you to do a bad get off option, and then he grabs your ass. Like it just all the time.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Oh, that didn't get him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought he was gonna get the back air and turn that around.
Unfortunately, I was gonna say you EPG folks, and he's looking at the stage to space everything like crazy. Those circles.
Yeah, dude. That's his comfort zone. Those circles, and he does that against Samus. He does that against any character that he's not super comfortable grabbing the ledge against. Just chill there.
Yeah.
Grab pluck a turnip, throw it off, edge guard him. Yeah, good stuff from Bladewise. But I think that was closer than I thought it would be. Like Apples did not get too trounced. He was holding his own.
Oh yeah.
And he's got all the KO setups that he needs.
He's got the setups. He's got to know when the percentages are right, though. Like, it wasn't a absolutely wasted waft because he hit with it, but he definitely needed to hold on to it until it was just the kill shot. Like, that's one of the things you learn about like Peach and Game & Watch and Samus is that like getting them off over the edge, like it can do things for you, but in the long run, like I would just keep them on stage until I get the kill shot and I don't have to wait, 10 seconds for you to get back to stage, and you're gonna do it anyways because your recovery's good and yada yada. So.
Ooh. Trying to read like a high recovery from the stage. I had to use it last time.
Yeah, he burns the waft.
He's just thinking to himself, yeah, it wasn't worth it.
Unfortunately, he burned his second jump, so. Does the side B get weaker? Yeah. Almond, Super Smash Bros. Not sure what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about Wario's forward B.
I think that's what he was talking about. Does Wario's side B get weaker if you use it in the air more than once?
No.
I don't think you can use it more than once. Doesn't he go to tumble after he ends up?
No, if he hits, it's similar to Wolf's forward B landing the sweet spot, is that he goes into a normal fall.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is...
That was a great...
Wow, he forward smashed him.
Yeah, he auto-canceled, so he was able to, like, get any option he wanted. He went for the down smash, covered it.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so how Wario's forward B works is that when he starts it on the ground, there are 3 levels of the forward B. So there's the beginning of it on the ground, then there's the level 2 when he gets about midway through the stride. I think it's 3 steps in, I can't remember. And then near the end, like, he gets the final stage of it, which is stage 3, and that's the huge, devastating hitbox right at the end of the charge. When Wario goes into the air at any point during his forward B, he's automatically at the level 2. So if you start looking at Wario's hitboxes and how they work, like, the level 2 doesn't honestly cover that much. Number 3, like, that'll cover it and you'll be afraid of that. But like level 1 and 2, you'll see and be like, oh, there's actually a lot of ways to cut in through this move. Like, hit him in the head, hit him here. Like, I just need to not be afraid of it and see it coming, you know. So that's how Wario's forward B works for all you guys.
Yeah, Apples is going for...
Down here. Ooh, the waft! Oh, it doesn't take him off the top.
He keeps going for these confirms off of the forward air. Like, he's using it as a jab in the air, pretty much.
Absolutely. Dude, it's so quick and powerful. Wow, he just sits there and charges that up smash. Dan's just kind of giggling to himself a little bit, but that was a super hard read. That was vicious.
Very confident.
Yeah, very confident.
Speaking of confident, this tech chase.
But that's Teddy. That's Teddy with his up smash,
Peach
man.
tech chasing, guys. You saw it here first.
Well, like, yeah, Peach is going to tech chase the hell out of Squirtle, let me tell you. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, having a hard time. It's good to see Teddy. Teddy seems like he's in higher spirits than the last match.
Oh, yeah, he's up 2 whole stocks, dude. Yeah. He's about to 3 stock Apples.
Well, just in general, I mean, like, he could just be playing and be like, whatever, still lost him, kicking on. But no, he's smiling, he's having a good time.
I think he's planning on coming through losers and making sure that he can send Pikmin out of here.
Yeah. Dan pretty surprised that forward B didn't at least trade. Thinking with that light head in there, he's got to be really careful here. Last stock, high percentage.
Jeez, I'm glad he's going for these like empty landings instead of always going for an attack, because you can't always trade with Peach, and if you throw out an attack, there is lag on it, so she can always get her grabs.
Yeah, and he's gonna waft and then.
Whoa! Did you see that? He did the instant float and then just came right back to the ledge.
Oh yeah.
Not seen an edge guard like that from Teddy in a while.
That's super good. That's actually like how I used to do it with Peach, was that I would just like float for a second and be like, perfectly just snap right on that ledge.
I say they play it out. I say we just go, let's see it with the thwomps and everything.
No. I'm putting my veto in right now, no thwomps. Shout out to Llama Juice, please don't be crying in that corner again, but no thwomps.
At least it's getting seen, that's all I know.
And listen to this sick Bowser remix. Actually, yeah, that was really funny. I was looking at some Bowser remixes online because I was like, yeah, Bowser's my boy, and I want to hear some cool Bowser songs. And like, there are some pretty cool Bowser songs out there. And it was really funny because I was looking at one, and then I looked down in the comments, and Llama Juice in the comments was, hey man, this is a really sweet mix. And I was like, what? And then I checked it out, and Llama Juice has his own channel, cooking with Llama Juice and stuff, and I was like, whoa, okay.
Was he actually cooking?
Not really sure. I didn't even get that far into the episode because I was so like shocked by it. I was like, dude, I could tell Llama about this. This is rad. Yeah, small world. Small world.
Right, good nair.
He's getting tossed all over this stage.
Nice.
Yeah, see, that was level 1, and even though it didn't kill him immediately, like, there's tons of knockback on that. So if he gets that it's not level 1, I'm sorry. It's actually level 3. But if he gets that fart on him, the 30-second fart, like, it's super good. Like, he can cover a lot. I think it comes out in 6 frames, whereas the full WAP takes 8 frames. Like, there are very subtle differences between them all, and that forward throw is going to take him out.
Yeah, and I mean, if you treat WAP like a really strong aerial, because with Wario's other tools, like up air, you have to get the sweet spot for the tipper, and for his forward air, it doesn't have hardly any knockback on it, so you're not going to KO people with it. His down air is super situational, and his nair has multi-hits, so there's a lot of ways to escape Wario's aerials, and when he's looking for a kill confirm off a grab or a hard read in the air, having that down B charged is essential.
Oh yeah, it's like Chevy says this all the time, like Squirtle, he thinks Squirtle, Sam, ooh, getting tagged by that turn up way out there. Chevy is always saying like, my matchup against Squirtle is not good. Unless I got a charge shot, then I'm fine. It's like it's honestly what Armando says about Peach Marth matchup is that Peach gets wrecked until she pulls turnip, and then Peach beats Marth.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's the same thing with Wario's Waft. It's like if you're paying close attention to the Waft and you got a certain level of Waft, it's like you can jump out of shield and use that as a punish to the down B when they miss an L cancel. Like there are so many opportunities to pump that out.
Yeah, Apple's going for the invincible nair for the edge guard, but
he's being really safe and playing a lot more stage control this match. You see him hugging the center a lot more and like being smarter about his ledge guards.
He's just struggling to close out the stocks that Teddy has.
Yeah.
And Teddy using the shaking up with the air dodge so he can like get through those, because Peach's air dodge is so good, guys.
Yeah.
Be wary of her recovery. Which
air dodge where you just like drop near the end, like those are really useful. He's trying to get down in there, yeah. Good. He needs to stop like going for that gap. So he gets up on top of that right platform, and he's done this a few times.
Wait, who does?
I'm sorry, Apples. He gets up on top of one of the top platforms, missing the tag there. He's going to burn that waft and then try and up B. He shouldn't have done that.
Save
he knows it. He knows it now too. But he keeps getting up over on that right platform, and then he wants to go down through the gap between the platforms. And Teddy's just watching it like a hawk. Like, nah, this is my home. You're not getting through it. And so I'm like, dude, just run to the right and take ledge. Like, it's fine. Oh, no. And he didn't get that 30-second waft, which would have helped him survive, unfortunately. Bladewise with a devastating 3-0.
Well, now we understand why Apples and Bladewise do not see each other in bracket. Again.
Oh, okay.
You didn't use that as an arrow, because you can't float cancel into aerials out of that. So
yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's Peach is actually really scary next to the ledge. Like, being able to float and tangibly is oh, man.
I'm surprised that he doesn't...